My mama told me that when I have some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, save it to the refrigerator and let it get hard, and then go ahead and eat it. And then when you eat it, your teeth break. I don't know why she told me that, because now I ain't got no teeth. What's up, people? It's your man Urban Lover coming from your mama's basement, baby. You know the deal. Want to talk about something real quick? Yes. Okay, the Lakers, they play the Philadelphia 76ers. Man, let me tell you like this. Whether they win or lose, all I ask for the Lakers to play hard all 4 quarters. That's all I ask for. I know a lot of fans want the draft. Me personally, I think that we have a nice little nucleus of players. They're just young. A lot of people want Ball. Okay. I mean, I don't mind Ball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, what's the point? We do have opportunity to get the draft, so why not go for it? I mean, we ain't no point of playing for nothing else. What's the point of getting 8th spot and getting blown out by the Spurs or the Warriors? Why waste our time when we can just hopefully get our draft pick back from the 76ers if we land in the top 3 spots. And I know the not the Lakers, but I know the NBA organization will make sure that it is due that we get that, pick, because, the Philadelphia got Simmons and they got Embiid, and if these boys are healthy next year, they're going to make a run for the playoff. I think Philadelphia is not a bad team. They're a good team. A lot of people might say they stink, this and that, but I mean, from what they looked like last year compared to this year, it's a hell of a turnaround for them guys, and they were banking on Ben Simmons to be healthy, but, he's out for the whole season. And now Embiid might not get the Rookie of the Year because he's out indefinitely now, too, for the whole season, rest of the season. And I feel, though, it's not right, because who really, as of right now, is looking like Embiid? I mean, let's be real. Which person in this draft class look like Embiid? I know Embiid been in the league longer than any of them, but he never played. So this year is actually his rookie year. And he only played, 31 games and averaging 20-something points. I think, 10 boards and 2 blocks. Come on now. Give the guy the rookie honors. Please. He already went through enough with the injuries. Give it to him. Ain't nobody else deserving of that championship. Of that title. Let's be real. But anyway, Randle balled out, had a hell of a game. Back-to-back good games. I love it. 12 rebounds, 2 on the offensive board, 2 blocks, 21 points. Going down low. He took a couple threes, and I don't mind that. And the reason why I don't mind that, because the Lakers are not playing for nothing but hopefully their draft pick. So with that being said, there's nothing wrong with him taking those shots, working on his jump shot, because if we keep Randle, hopefully we keep all these young guys. Imagine don't, push the red button. But if we keep all these young guys going into next season, it's always good to actually practice on your craft as of right now. Reason why? Because when you're in the gym and you're by yourself and there's nobody challenging you, yeah, your shots will fall at least 90-something% of the time. But when you got challenges and somebody in your face putting hands up, somebody banging on you, putting their body on you, all that type of stuff, all that speedos and greedos, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to make those shots. So it's good to see Randle, getting his form going. Brandon Ingram, 38 minutes. Like I said before, and I'm going to keep saying this, that's Walton's man, but he had an okay game, 12 points. He had 3 steals, 2 blocks. He's going to the basket. He's dunking. I like this, Skinny Jim is actually doing his thing. Skinny Jim, do your thing, brother. I have no problems with you doing your thing. Zubac, he started, and I like it, but I didn't like the idea he only got 19 minutes. Come on, you can't play him Tar Black minutes. Hopefully this might be our future center. We don't know this if we don't get to play him 30 minutes, baby. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 3 for free throw, on the free throw. He had 6 rebounds, 4 blocks, and all 4 blocks came in the first quarter. They had 2 turnovers, but that's a lack of communication. But he looked good in 19 minutes. We could have got a lot more from him if he played a little bit more time and let Tar Black ride the paint and gave Tar Black like 10 minutes, But it is what it is, because Lou Walton, no matter how much we see it, he's going to go small ball regardless. That's his thing, and he's not going to change that regardless. He's not He's not somebody from back in the days, even though he played on the team back in the days, but he's going to replicate Steve Kerr's type of offense. So he's going to keep trying that small ball, and I don't mind it. You know what I mean? As long as he put Larry Nance at the center spot, I'm okay with it. You know, but I don't like Julius Randle at the center spot because first and foremost, he's a good rebounder, but when it comes to defense, he doesn't have that. He's still got to work on that craft. But Larry Nance is a much better defender than him, and he's much more energetic than Julius Randle. To a degree, because Julius Randle still can do his thing too, you know, come behind and block shots and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get on down with it. Nawaba, I don't know why he started. I don't know why in the hell they don't just start JC, but it is what it is. Nawaba had 16 minutes, 6 points. He played good defense, but I just like to see JC back there with Russell, from here on out. We're playing, what are we playing for? And Luke Walton, stop lying to the freaking media. And the media, start asking dumb questions. Oh, well, what about this game? What does it take for the Lakers to get out a losing streak? Or what does it take for the Lakers to win another game? Or why the guys ain't playing? Listen, media. Listen, Luke, you don't have to keep lying to these people. We all know that, well, that's what fans say that we're tanking. But let's be real. The Lakers were actually losing before Magic Johnson came on the scene. We were getting blown out way before Magic Johnson came here. We just used the excuse that we're tanking. We're just not that good. And the only reason why they're not that good, it goes back to the front office via before Magic got there. And Luke Walton. Yes, Luke Walton. I'm going to say that once again. And I don't care if fans dislike it. Luke Walton has not proved to me that he's the coach. He got, I'm going to be patient with him. But right now, like I said before and over again, Luke Walton to me is kind of like stubborn. Yes, I'm saying it. He's stubborn. He reminds me of Byron Scott. A lot of fans ain't going to say that because they hate Byron Scott so much. They're delusional that they don't see Luke Walton as doing the exact same thing Byron Scott is doing. But they don't want to see that. Instead, last year they called out Byron Scott for D'Angelo Russell's mishaps. Now this year, they're calling D'Angelo Russell out for Luke Walton mishaps. Please, my fellow family, get your understanding together and pay more attention to the game from a non-biased situation. That way you can see things a little bit more clearly. Okay, Russell, like I said, Russell came out, he played 33 minutes, but I think that Russell should be a 2. I mean, just shoot. What the hell? Why not? You're going to let Randle bring the ball down anyway, you know what I'm saying? So why not just let Russell shoot the ball? I mean, he did shoot this game, he just had a bad game, but it is what it is, but most of the time Randle and Ingram bring the ball down. You see Russell bring it down a lot, but I'm still saying over and over again that you really should let Russell run the point. Well, I did say shoot, didn't I? Early. Well, I'm just only if Luke Walton decided to continue to let Randle bring the ball down. But my thing, me personally, I would like to see Russell bring the ball down. I like to see him run the offense and see what he got. So that way when we go in the draft, do we really need a ball? If Russell can run offense, if Russell can penetrate, if Russell can dish out, set players up. At the end of the day, I feel like this. I think Russell can, but he's just not given the privilege to. And like I said, it all depends on the schemes that Luke Walton is running. We don't know if Luke Walton telling him to go at the top of the key because Luke Walton is a three-point type of offensive coach. So we don't know if he's telling the guys to hang around the perimeters and let Julius Randle work down low and pass it back out if it's nothing there. We don't know what he's running. So before we even say, well, Russell need to do this, Russell need to do that, or Joe Collins do that. That's what we want. But what do we know what the coaches want? So anyway, let's move on. Larry Nance had a good game. 4 steals, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 8 points in 22 minutes. Corey Brewer, Mr. Electrifying, 4 points, but hey, he plays high above the rim. The guy's a slasher. AKA JC, the guy gets to the basket. I love it. He'll even find open people. He's unselfish. I love it. Because at the end of the day, he knows that we got scores on here, so he don't need to score. Tar Black, Tar Black is Tar Black. He do his thing. He only played 18 minutes, and I think that his minutes should drop down even more because Zubac should be more favored. Why? Because if Zubac is going to be our future, if we cannot get no other center, then we got to look at Zubac. Simple as that. And then they're going to let Larry Nance run behind Zubac when they want to run the small ball. Tar Black, I would go ahead and try to set him up for some trades or something, hopefully, because the guy, I think that he'll be a good addition for a team coming off the bench. Not starting, though. Because they keep trying to play him center, but he's really powerful for it. Jordan Clarkson, Mr. Save the Day, Mr. Consistency when he want to be. 10 for 16, had a good game. And this is why I tell you over and over again. I said if Jordan Clarkson start slashing more, going to the basket and stop shying away from contact and start drawing contact, he can easily average 20-something points. And what does he do? He goes to the free throw line a good amount of times, just as much I think Randle went. I think Randle went about just as much as he did in the beginning of the season. But here it is, Jordan Clarkson, 10 for 11 behind the free throw line. Like I told you, you don't have to shoot threes. You can just get to the basket and get them N1s, baby. Draw them fouls in the paint. You get a higher percentage, better shot than drawing fouls and hitting free throws than you trying to take a 3. That's what I'm thinking, because when you miss a shot, guess what? You can grab a rebound, and that's why you end up with 6 boards, 2 offensive. See what I'm saying? When you miss your layups, you can get back, put it back. When you shoot a 3, no, you're not getting that back. It's going to either clunk and hopefully come way out there to you, but I doubt it. And he had 8 assists. He had 1 steal, 1 block. 2 turnovers. He filled the stat sheets up. Enos came in, played 16 minutes. I don't know why. Enos, had a couple bad turnovers. Enos had a couple bad turnovers. But you know what? It is what it is. But I'm just kind of sad why Robinson ain't getting no minutes. But listen, they had a good game. We lost by a bucket, which still was a good game. And Jordan Clarkson put the guys on his back. He carried them. I love it. I understand that. Now, I want to talk about something real quick. Now, Luke Walton came out and said that the Lakers played timid. He said they play soft. All right, this was against the game against Dallas. He said the Lakers come out and play soft. Yeah, it's going to be a long video because I have something to say, and I'm going to speak on this. All right. So he said Lakers are viewed as a soft team, according to Coach Lew Walton. All right. And then say the Lakers lost another game Tuesday night as they now hold the second worst record in the NBA after falling to the Mavericks. Coach Lew Walton said his team isn't very intimidating. We still haven't truly figured out how to make teams uncomfortable, Walton said. I think teams feel like when they play us right now that we're kind of a soft team, that they can come in and get their offensive numbers against us. I said this again in my video when I put up the Mavericks video. I said the teams are coming in and look like we're a scrimmage team. I said this. See, that's why I love myself. Say, let me stop. I'm not prideful, but I calls it. And I know fans don't want to hear it, but I keep it real, 100 to the degree. Sometimes I might fall down like a baked cake, but it is what it is. Anyway, he said, it got to be up to us to change that, and the only way to do that is to do it out there on the court. I think we're taking steps in that direction. I think our guys want to get there, and I think they're learning how to get there. We're just not there yet. Now, I want to share this one quote right here, and I've been saying this from day one. So this is what they say, and it say, if the phrase soft and Lakers sound familiar together, it's probably because it's the same thing Byron Scott said about the team in 2015. Being labeled as soft in the NBA is one of the worst insults because it means you're an easy opponent since you don't try hard enough. Julius Randle, who had a triple-double Tuesday game, wasn't so ready to give his teammates the soft label, although he admits they need to get better. It pissed me off because we're not soft, Randle said, via Laker Nation, but we're not the aggressor. When we're an aggressive team, we give ourselves a chance to win, and the soft stuff is out the window. When we're not the aggressor, then teams have confidence, players have confidence. When we're not the aggressor, then teams have confidence, players have confidence. He's actually speaking against Lew Walton. I guess none of y'all don't catch this, man. I'm starting to think. My question to you guys is: Lew Walton losing his players? That's all I want to know. And this is from Sporting News. Kudos to these guys. And it was actually written out by Jordan Hack FF. That's his Twitter account. Jordan Hack Omni Sports. This is published on March the 8th. And I just want to bring this out to let you guys know that. So, with that being said, I ask you guys, I've been telling y'all guys, man, over and over again. I said Lew Walton is the AKA Caucasian version of Byron Scott. And it's not to be racist, but I'm just being honest. He's like, he's he's the same version of Byron Scott. But he came in with the smile, and you guys, fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And I told you guys, by him not playing these starters, starter minutes, only giving him 25 minutes, fans will come out and say, oh yeah, D'Angelo Russell ain't doing this, Julian Randle ain't doing this. And I told you guys, in any debate, you tell me right now what starter is playing 25 minutes. Now he started getting him 30 minutes, and that's good. But I've been telling you guys over and over again, this man, his whole coaching staff to me is suspect. He's a rookie coach. He's taking things from Steve Kerr and Phil Jackson. But to me, he's a little bit stubborn. Why? Because he believes in his mind that Jordan Clarkson, D'Angelo Russell cannot coexist in the backcourt. He's still trying to run the small ball offense. When they're getting blown out, or if they up by 15, and this is before Magic Johnson came on the scene, and many of y'all know this, when they was up by like 15 points, 10 points, whatever it may be, when you see a team going to run, him as a coach supposed to call the timeout to kill the momentum. He never does it. He'll let the teams come back. Then we'll get behind. Then he bring the second unit in to hope dig our team out of the freaking hole we done created. And then we come from behind every freaking fourth quarter or wind up losing. So to me, that's just bad coaching. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to call it for what it is. It's bad coaching. I know a lot of people going to make excuses, but like I said before, I understand he's a rookie coach. I'm going to give him time. Next year is my year for Lew Walton. Simple as that. And I think that's the year also that Magic Johnson get him, because y'all got to keep in mind, Lew Walton is Jim Buss and Kupchak's man. He wasn't Magic Johnson, man. Byron Scott was. Magic Johnson was one of the guys that actually fought for Byron Scott to come to L.A. At that time, no other coach would want to come here, based on the fact nobody wanted to coach Kobe, and no one wanted to deal with the front office. Byron Scott was the last man to be asked. Byron Scott was part of the fulfillment of them getting them draft picks. That was all in the situation, and it was worked out. That's why Byron Scott was upset, because this was the agreement that him and the front office made. He's not going to come out on tape and say this, but that's what the agreement was. You know what I mean? He's not going to throw his home team under the bus. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the agreement was. That's why he was upset, because he did that in order for them to get the draft pick, in order for them to get the Brandon Ingrams, in order for him to get the D'Angelo Russell. But fans hate him. Anyway, like I said, Lew Walton, I don't know what Julius Randle said that, but he said about we're not being soft. Is that shade throwing back at the coach? Because remember, the coach the one putting him out there. That's the same thing Byron Scott was doing back in the days. But, hey, fans ain't going to say too much. But anyway, it's your man, Urban Lover. Like, share, and subscribe. Definitely tell me what you think about the soft comment, or is it the coaching staff? I want to hear what y'all guys got to say. That's the whole point I made this platform, to hear your words, okay? With that being said, like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Y'all have a blessed day. And most of all, be safe out there, people.